Got another interesting news story here about the Nintendo NX. The more and more the rumor mill spins, I have to tell you, I think, honestly, what is going to be happening is that the Nintendo NX is going to be a 2-in-1 console with also a 3DS type counterpart. I feel that the Nintendo NX is going to be a portable pad device that allows you to play 3DS games on it when you're at home with the controllers inserted into it, with the pad itself when you're gone, and, well, essentially it's going to be similar to cell phone devices with their Android and iOS based games as well. So, in an update from Let's Play Video Games, there is emerged allegedly about the size, layout of the NX, and suggesting that the device will be region free and also have a share button and split D-pad. Now, I do not believe the split D-pad will be a thing because Nintendo actually has a copyright on their D-pad. If you look at a lot of other controllers, they don't have a similar D-pad, and a lot of other controllers' D-pads suck because of that reason, because Nintendo has held the copyright since they made the NES, I believe. My information could be completely wrong, so feel free to correct me in the comments below. According to the outlet's source, the current development kit is slightly thicker than a Nintendo 3DS XL, just slightly thicker, so you can imagine how big that is. So when folded, it's 25 millimeters, I believe that's what they're saying here, with the width of around 281 millimeters and a height of 92 millimeters with the controllers attached. Separated, it's going to be the same size, but with the width of 38 millimeters and the console itself of 205 millimeters. So there you go. If you're interested in that, I don't really care about the size. It doesn't really matter to me. Along the top of the device is said to be a TV connector port, which probably will be HDMI, and an SD card slot. And meanwhile, at the bottom of the unit, there's going to be a power button, headphone jack, and cartridge slot. God, I can't talk for nothing. So anyways, additional details on how the detachable controllers connect were revealed. There's apparently a button located on the back of the controller that, when pressed, ejects the controllers from the device. Finally, the outlet has stated also that from 2 different sources, development kits are region free, and developers have not received any information about being region locked out. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The side controller that you can plug into the device looks very simple. It just looks like it has a D-pad below the thumbstick. Very similar to an Xbox controller if you took half of the Xbox controller and slapped it onto a screen. It's almost similar to those devices that you can plug into an iPad. The controller devices you can plug into like a giant iPad, and you're playing essentially an Xbox controller that's been split in half and is connected to the iPad through the lightning port, and you're just using that instead of the actual touchscreen buttons. So it's almost like that, which perfectly fine to me. I don't really have an issue with that. I think that's a better thing. I think this is going to revolutionize Android and iOS games, and I think Nintendo is going to be the leader in that. So if they can unify the Android and iOS marketplace and get all that garbage shovelware out of there, good. I'm all for it, man. I've always said a standardized controller set will fix a lot of issues with garbage games, especially when the issues fall upon controls. That's not to say that microtransactions are going to go away or just shitty games in general, but at the very least, if we can get good controls, I can tolerate a lot of bad games. How about you? Do you think this is going to be an amazing new handheld device, or do you think this is going to be a home-based device that you ain't going to be taking with you anywhere, and you're going to have to use the secondary mobile device that they're developing, which would be the successor to the 3DS? Let me know your comments, questions, and concerns and thoughts in the section below. I've been your host, Protomario. I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, and God bless. Thanks for watching all these news stories once again.